No one that's doing better than you will talk crap about the fact that you are doing everything that you can to achieve your dream life. The secret to getting ahead is getting started. And the secret to getting started is to break down your big goals into small tasks that you can check off your list one by one. And start with the first one. No one that's doing better than you will talk crap about the fact that you are doing everything that you can to achieve your dream life. It's always the people who are too afraid to start, too afraid to see you surpass them, and too miserable in their own lives that will have something to say. So don't worry about them, because if you're too afraid to be seen trying, the dream life that you seek will never find you. And you'll end up just like those people who are bitter and miserable because somebody else is living their dream life. So this is how to be confident in everything you do. This is how to be confident in not just the room, but on the pursuit and the path of achieving your dream life, because confidence will take you far. First thing is to believe that you can, and you are already halfway there. Start your day with intention. Believe that you can do what you want. Believe that you can do what you desire in life and move through the world in that way. Half of the battle when it comes to changing your life is your mind. And when you believe that you can do something, your body has no choice but to catch up and bring that thing to you. So instead of focusing on what you don't have and what's going wrong, which for me right now is a lot. Like literally my car battery just died. I don't know what happened. The battery light just turned on out of nowhere. I'm just feeling like I'm getting punched and kicked from all areas of life. And like literally, not to sound like dramatic, but like if I cross the street and a bus hit me, I'll be okay with it. I have to believe every single day that I wake up and try all over again and post all over again and create all over again. I have to believe that I can, because if I don't, what is the point? Comparison is the thief of joy. Comparison will have you broke, busted, and disgusted because you are constantly worried about what other people are doing. You're looking at other people's highlight reels and your behind the scenes don't look like that. But you don't know what their behind the scene looks like because they only post the highlight reel. Everybody is meant to be on a different journey. So when you stop comparing yourself, the confidence will come naturally because you're no longer pedestalizing where somebody else is, and you can take stock in your life. Something that's really helped is reducing my screen time. I noticed like the past month or two, my screen time had increased dramatically. Like I didn't have Instagram for literally like 2 years and I didn't even miss it. My screen time has increased significantly recently. I noticed the difference in my mental health, the difference in my ability to pick myself up out of a rut, and the frequency that I get into ruts because I'm constantly on TikTok, not really Instagram so much, but on TikTok, comparing myself to people who I want to be more like, or people who started off in a similar position to me, or talk about similar things to me, or have a similar mission to me, and they're finding their audience and they're finding their thing, and I'm just like feeling like it's never going to happen because I'm comparing myself to other people. That definitely erodes your confidence because it made me second guess the things that I was posting, second guess everything. So reduce your screen time, reduce your time spent comparing yourself to others, and the confidence will find you. Your dream life will find you, because all you have to do is stay on the path. I know it's so easy to say, but it's so hard to do. Your self-worth is determined by you. You don't need to depend on anyone telling you who you are, because when they stop, you're in the gutter. That's no way to be. That's no way to live, because anything can change in a moment. When you put your self-worth in the hands of somebody else, you are putting all of your power in somebody else's hand. If and when they feel like yielding that power and showing you that they are the ones in control, your whole life crumbles. It is much wiser to focus on yourself, focus on your craft, to empower yourself, speak to yourself the way you want other people to speak to you, romance yourself the way you want people to romance you, and your life will end up a lot better. You'll be a lot happier. Your feelings and emotions won't be so fickle and won't be so dependent on what other people are willing to give you at that present moment in time. Something else is to always express yourself. Always express yourself and have faith in yourself, because I feel like when you express yourself, you feel more confident, because you're not holding your actual true emotions in. You're not holding your true feelings or desires in. For example, yesterday, I did not do this. I was at Starbucks and these two guys came in and they sat at the large communal table, which I was sitting at, which I very rarely sit at. And they had a camera, and I'm 90% sure it's the Canon M50, which is the camera that I'm recording on right now. But I really wanted to ask, like, hey, is that a Canon M50, so that we can get a conversation going, a rapport going. I saw that they were editing on CapCut and they needed the pro version, and I had the pro version. So like, it could have been a really good connection, but I didn't do it. And I still still think about it like 24 hours later, like, Marlene, like, what the hell? Like, why did you do that? I felt like that was an opportunity that God was giving me, and I literally floundered it. I was being disobedient. I did not take the seed or whatever that it was, that who knows what it could have done. He could have taught me something for my page. They could have uploaded whatever they were doing and put it on my CapCut Pro and exported it to themselves using mine. Like, it could have been a really beneficial exchange, and I didn't open my mouth. And usually I'm very outgoing. Usually I'm very like, will talk to people. But I don't know, something's been up with me lately, probably everything that I just mentioned earlier in the video. So I know from experience that when you say what you want to say and do what you want to do, you feel better, you feel more confident, you feel like you can conquer more and like you can do more. And it's the truth, because if I would have done that, today could have gone differently. It's like a ripple effect, like the butterfly effect. You doing one action is not isolated. That conversation or potential conversation was not an isolated incident. It could have had a better effect on my day today, because my day today was not that great. But here I am filming, recording. Hopefully I'm coming off decently on camera and like I'm sharing knowledge that is useful. But if not, I did my best. Another thing is, when you're feeling anxious, pause and take a breath. I don't usually feel very anxious, or it's very, very rare, but I self-sabotage when it comes to doing things that are new to me, especially when it comes to work and my business and career. For example, I've been writing an ebook for the past year, maybe two, and I really got serious for the first quarter of the year and I actually finished it. But my nervous system was out of whack because of the fact that this is something I've never done before. I didn't feel qualified enough to be writing this. Like, who am I to say this, yada, yada, yada. And something that I had to learn is to regulate my nervous system and regulate that anxiety. Even though I don't feel anxious in my body, the anxiety was showing up in my life as procrastination. So I started doing EFT tapping, which is something I highly recommend. I asked ChatGPT to make some sequences for me. I can insert it right here so you guys can see what I wrote so that you can do it for yourself. EFT tapping is basically like a nervous system regulation technique where you tap different points of your body. What are they called? Those points that you can drain out fluid. So basically it clears out deeply rooted emotional blocks by tapping. It like taps into your subconscious blocks much easier than just repeating them. I don't know exactly what it is, but I'll put the description right here as well. But basically I would tap on different parts of my face, my collarbone, my head, my underarms, and I would do the sequence. I've done it for the past week or so, right before I'm about to start writing for my ebook, and I've had the best sessions. I've written the best newsletters over the past few days, and it really helped me to regulate my nervous system. So if you're anxious, you need to figure out why and fix that, because it will definitely help you propel your life and make you just feel better in general. Talk to yourself like you love yourself. This is something that I say all the time, especially to my partner. It's something that's so important when it comes to your confidence, when it comes to manifesting your dream life, is to talk to yourself like you love yourself. Instead of constantly using negative reinforcement to get yourself to be a better version of you, you can speak positivity, you can speak light into yourself. Like, I'm not there yet, but I'm working toward it. Not, oh my gosh, you're so dumb, you're so broke, you're so stupid. You are working through a breakthrough. I am working through a breakthrough right now. My breakthrough is here. I am putting in the work and the effort to make it happen. Those are two completely different mindsets, two completely different ways that they will play out in your day. So that is the end of the video. It was kind of random. I just had some thoughts that I wanted to say, so that's kind of what happened. I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, subscribe, hit the like button, and I will see you later.